By the time I got to be a teenager, particularly 14, 15, I began to be able to go to the community center, which was Phyllis Wheatley Center. And of course I had been invited to participate in several clubs that they had there. They had cooking clubs for teenagers. They had a club on parliamentary procedure where you learn how to participate in a meeting and be in charge of a meeting. And of course we began to study about the Constitution, etc. So, you know, they say a little learning is a dangerous thing. By the time I learned that I did have some rights, although they had not been practiced in my neighborhood and in the environment that I had been a part of, I began to recite some of these rights to people when I came in contact with them who treated me differently. Particularly on the bus, when you got on the bus, you had to go to the back. And of course, I always had a little nerve, so I would try the front seat, sit halfway to the bus, and the bus driver, of course, would stop the bus and invite me to the back. And I remember once he had threatened he was going to have me locked up. And of course that created a big disturbance on the bus because the black people that were sitting in the back said, no, you need to go to jail and blah, blah, blah. So I think the bus driver thought that each of us was going to, or all of us was going to Main Street. When we got one block from Main Street, I got off the bus. And that disturbed the bus driver greatly. And of course, he talked with people at the bus, and they were trying not to allow me to ride the bus anymore. So for a good while, I didn't ride the bus. My parents thought that that was not well. And we did have a car, and we had long distances to go. They always got me there. But walking was the game of the day. We walked to church, we walked to school, and of course buses with white children would pass us when we were going to school, and they would throw things at us and all of this. But we couldn't throw back at the bus because the bus belonged to the school district and you couldn't hit it in any way or do anything to it. So that was a little challenging experience.